Yeah, Burbank, it's good to be here. My name is Rafi Gonzalez. I come from a very large family, right? I don't know if anybody has a large family. I do. Okay. My mother has 13 siblings and my father has 11 siblings. Yeah. 42 first cousins on my mom's side alone. Things do get a little weird with a family that big, okay? My first job ever when I was 13 years old was babysitting my baby uncle. So you look at me like I'm crazy. That shit does happen. Okay? I had to change my little Teal's diapers. It was crazy. Some of you may laugh, and that's okay. Some of you never had to go to your aunt's quinceañera. Fine. Not for you, that joke. Let's move on. I come from a place called Puerto Rico. Heard of it? Good. Not to bring the mood down, we're having fun. Saturday night, it's a comedy show, but I do have to say, it's been almost 5 years, and Puerto Rico is actually still recovering a little bit from the hit they took from that song Despacito. Thank you for laughing at my family's suffering. To be fair, we hadn't been hit that hard since the Macarena of '95, so yeah, it's a big deal. Sometimes that Macarena messes up real bad. Sometimes I still wake up in the middle of the night like, and then my day begins. It's not good. There's a dream come true for me, guys, to travel around the country, right? But as a Latino, it gets a little weird when you travel around the country. I never tell them I'm Puerto Rican, anyone. I just say my name, and then they tell me what they think I am, depending on where I am in the country. It's a fun game. I never know what I'm going to get, right? I went to Florida recently. I was like, hey, I'm Raphael. And they're like, hey, Raphael, you must be Cuban. And I was like, all right, yeah, sure. Fine. Cubes, great. Great. No problem with cubes. Great people, great sandwich. That's what I say. Great sandwich. I don't personally know any Cubans, right? But I do know Pitbull, and that's enough. Hit my quota on the cubes. I don't care for Mr. Bull's music. I don't. I'll be the first to say it. But I do have to give Mr. Bull a lot of credit because he figured it out. That's right, Mr. Bull. He deserved it. He deserved it. He figured out the formula to be one of the most famous people in the whole world, a billionaire, by doing 3 things and 3 things only in every single song he's in, and he's in all of them, okay? All he does is he comes out and he says his name, right? And then he says some stupid shit in Spanish, and then he just laughs about it like it's all a big fucking joke, right? Mr. Bull is having an amazing time right now, because every song they're like, Pitbull hit it, and he comes out real happy, he's like, Pitbull, dale come mierda. Sure, Mr. Bull. I go to California, I go to Texas, I go, hey, I'm Raphael. They're like, hey, Raphael, you're Mexican. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Great, good people. I went to Oklahoma, I was like, hey, I'm Raphael. They're like, hey, Raphael, you must be lost, get out. Pride. I don't know if there's any Latinos in the crowd, but we are born with pride. Okay? We don't know what the fuck we're proud of. We're just excited to be here. Alright? We're born with pride, and we're born with a little flag to put in our cars. That's how we're born. My whole life trying to figure out where the pride comes from, and I think I pinpointed it recently. I think it has to do with the sport of baseball. Okay? If you know anything about baseball, you know the Hispanic players are really good at it. Okay? You've seen it, right? They're really, really good. And here's the thing, they leave their families 18 years old, they leave Cuba, Dominican, Mexico, and they get thrown in the major leagues 18 years old, and they're really good right away, and they hit a home run, they win the game, someone decides it's a good idea to interview them on live television. Hold on. Poppy's only on chapter 1 of Rosetta Stone, can we please slow down? I'm not making fun of them. Listen, I didn't speak English till I was 10 years old. It's a very difficult language, but it is fun to watch. Okay? Because he hits a home run, wins the game. Little lady's like, you just hit the game-winning home run. How do you feel right now? And he's excited. He's just like, oh, wow. Wow, son of a bitch. Yeah. Wow, mira, I can't believe that happened, but you know what happened, we got a lot of guys on the team. We got a lot of guys on the team, they work very hard every day. practice in the off season. They work very hard. Okay, in the picture, he throw the ball to me. That's it. I hit it, and then in the picture, he throw the ball to me. Yo creo que ese cabroncito me estaba tratando con la bola. Me tiró la bola, un tiro casi me dio la fucking cabeza, but anyway, that's it. I hit it. Thanks, Rafi Gonzalez. Have a great night.